Welcome back, everyone, to the Bitcoin Business Bureau. I'm your host, as always, LitecoinLeader. Today, I'm going to talk about something I saw over the weekend. Now, and it's crypto related, but sometimes I just try to relax. I was a little under the weather over the weekend, still recovering from it. But I was watching some of the fights at UFC, the UFC 270. I do still like some sports now and then just to mix it up, but I was trying to rest and relax, and some of the fights were on. I turned on the UFC, and I noticed that they were actually simulcasting on ESPN and ABC. And I happened to notice an ad. So let me share with you what that ad was. And yes, it is crypto related. So let me go. I have to go full screen. It was not easy to find the video, by the way. So I had to find it from this media site. So here's the ad. I'm going to wait so you can watch and enjoy.
And now, a short meditation for this crypto winter. I am calm like a mountain lake. I use Coinbase, the largest publicly traded crypto exchange. The exchange that's based in the US and has a world-class security team and protects my funds 24/7 and has over 10 years of experience weathering crypto cycles like this one. Coinbase, the most trusted crypto exchange.
Okay. So that ad was broadcasted, I think, at least twice. And I didn't watch the pay-per-view version because, wasn't going to shell out money for several fights that didn't look that very good, but I also was tired. But it was interesting to see that. I'm not going to play it again, but it was interesting to see that, they put out this ad spot, and it reminded me a lot like that this was this was spin for Coinbase. Now, those of you who've been around with crypto for a while, you know that Coinbase, yes, it is the number one exchange in the US. Probably Binance US would be second, Gemini would be third, but not all has been great with Coinbase. And this was obviously it's shined as best positive light on Coinbase as they could. But considering the things that have been in the news about Coinbase, I just want to share a couple of things the last couple of months. Coinbase was confirming crypto winter, so they kind of spun that as well. So a lot of stories came out in June when they were talking. Coinbase is a publicly traded company. Let me go over to this. This is their chart. Coinbase was roughly almost $400 back in November of 2021, so less than a year ago. It's down roughly 80% since that time. So it's down about $70. It's from 370 to 70. It's lost $300 per share. They are publicly traded. I think they're in NASDAQ. That's 4 letters, so it's probably NASDAQ. But yeah, they've confirmed a crypto winner in June, and they have to put out these releases because they're a publicly traded company. They have earnings, and if you look at the chart here, you can see that that's what these E's are every quarter. They had a positive earnings back in, I guess this would be, I'm still looking in the chart here. This would probably be February. And then it was 2 negative earnings for the last 2 quarters. So, and this was probably in May. And then in June, they had more stories about the crypto winter. They had laid off 18% of workers as crypto winter worsens. This was again in mid-June. Company shares down 80% year to date. And also them and Gemini were also crypto winter has been a chilling effect on Coinbase and Robinhood and Gemini. I think this story might have included Gemini as well. But basically, the crypto winter thing was there. But it's interesting how they spin that Coinbase is such a reliable, trustworthy, your funds are secure. That is one spin for sure. But if anyone's ever worked with Coinbase and tried to get help from them, you know how difficult it is to even reach a person at Coinbase. And as many of us say, not your keys, not your coins. Lots of people, when I talk to them, like I've met a lot of people recently that are getting into crypto, but they keep the coins on Coinbase and they don't know any better. And that's why we're trying to educate people as much as possible to get your keys off, get your coins off of these exchanges. Even the wallet that Coinbase made was, again, very good marketing. I'll dare say it, possibly propaganda, to say that your funds are safe. But if you go into a wallet of any kind and you can't get your private keys, it's not your coins. In fact, if you have to go onto a website and you have to go through the website to see your funds, it's not your money. It's not your funds. It's not your coins. So that's why Coinbase Wallet really isn't recommended. You can't see your private keys. You want to get your coins off into a more stable, more reliable wallet, something that offers you a visibility to your keys. And, we talk about many of them on this channel and others: Exodus Wallet, Trust Wallet, the Divi Wallet, the Atomic Wallet. These are all very good products that are out there and I'm not a fan of Trezor or Ledger, but some people go down that road. So Trezor and Ledger, they are better than Coinbase, but they still offer, they still have these issues that if you are not using a clean laptop for connecting those devices, you could be liable to a hack. So if you get a virus on that device, you connect the Trezor or Ledger device too. So that's why I recommend, the security video that I do, and I'll post a video to that as well. I'm talking a lot in the small screen, but the reason I want to do small screen here and continue what I'm sharing is that this ad reminded me a lot of an ad campaign called the Maytag Repairman. And for those of you who are not familiar with this ad campaign, I think it's still out there. But this is a story that was 8 years ago, and it was 40. They said that Maytag, they've used this campaign for 46 years. So that puts it at 1968. So now that puts us at 54 years, I think, of more than 50 years. Maytag's been using this. Now, I remember a long time ago when I was looking at buying appliances when I was younger and for my first house, and I believed the ads. I'm like, the ads were like, oh, the Maytag Repairman, he's always bored. Because their prices are so reliable. Well, when I looked at Consumer Reports, which was the #1 magazine for looking at reliability, they had Maytag at the bottom. Now, I found a couple other images here, and this one is from Consumer Reports, and I blew it up so you could see it better. This is from July 2020. Maytag's come up. They're in the middle of the ground now. So they're 15th out of 27, but they're middle of the pack. They are not the top repair and that's an improvement. Okay. LG and Speed Queen and GE are at the top, and Whirlpool are even better. Whirlpool, as I remember, is kind of a lower cost option. And actually Viking is very high end, and that's terrible. It's very interesting to see these ratings and how people review it, because public perception is not always indicative of the actual results. So let me drop out of this little corner here that I put myself in, and there I go. So normally I'm on the side, but hey, that's messed up a little bit today, but you heard what I'm saying. Well, I'll try to fix that in editing. We'll see. But the main point is that Coinbase put out an ad. It's great to see crypto ads on TV, and it was great to see that it's on ESPN and ABC. People still watch sports, and UFC was a bigger event. It was a numbered event, which is usually a headline event. Joe Rogan was there. That usually means it's a bigger deal than usual, but it wasn't a great card. I have no idea what the ratings were, but it was interesting to see Coinbase was on there, and then they got simulcast on the pay-per-view on ESPN and on ABC. We've seen 3 different crypto entities now in the UFC. We've seen Crypto.com advertises a lot with them. We see VeChain's on there a lot now, and now we see Coinbase. So that's 3 different crypto ads. We're poised for an uprun, yes, and we're getting it's the advertising is saying that Bitcoin, blockchain, crypto is getting more and more mainstream and more out in the public eye, but that doesn't mean they're getting the right information. So that's what channels like mine and others like it are trying to educate people, to try and let them understand that not your keys, not your coins, keep your money safe, what it means to be your own bank, and so on. And that's why we're going to be hosting an event that's coming up in Texas in October. Details will be released on that on Thursday. I've talked to Divi Daddy about that. I've talked to our 3rd member that's going to be speaking at that engagement, and I want to say that one of the taglines for the event is Crypto Conference Made Easy. So it's going to be very inexpensive to attend. It's going to be a fun event, I think, and it's going to be a lot of things that we've experienced in the events that we've attended in the last couple of years, things that we'd like to see. We're adding to this event and to make it as easy to attend as possible. So, lots said today. I would love to hear your feedback on Coinbase ads, how they're dealing with UFC and other sponsorships. Is it becoming mainstream? Are people getting the right information? I would love to see your comments down below. So like and subscribe really helps out the channel. Share the videos as well. I'm going to be working on that as throughout the week. But with all that said, let me close the drawer in the bureau, say follow leader one more time, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.